Good morning, everyone. How are you today? My name is Ahmad Wali. I am your teacher of the English language. Our lesson today with the Kuwaiti Curriculum in grade 8. Module 1, Unit 2, Live Events in Grammar about a present perfect. We will talk about it, of the meaning of a present perfect, the uses of a present perfect, and the forms of it. In three cases: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. So let's go. Now here we have the present perfect. So let's go to talk about it in general and the uses of a present perfect, and finally the rule of a present perfect. So let's just start. The present perfect here. The present perfect is formed from the present tense of the verb have and the past participle of the verb. It means verb 3. We use the present perfect 1 for something that started in the past and continues in the present. For example, they have been married or they have been. This is the same pronunciation of this word, been or been. They have been married for nearly 50 years. She has lived in Liverpool all her life. Number 2, when we are talking about our experience up to the present. So, here the rule of a present perfect. When you hear present perfect, you should remember two words, have and has. Have, we put it after the plural pronoun. For example, I, you, we, they, plus have plus verb 3. While has, we use it with the singular pronoun. For example, he, she, it, plus has plus verb 3. So this is the rule of a present perfect in affirmative. Second use of the present perfect when we are talking about our experience up to the present. For example, I've seen that film before. It means I have. This is the abbreviation of have. I've seen that film before. That means the boy or the man saw the film before that and now he sees the film again. 2. I've played the guitar ever since I was a teenager. Number 3. He has written 3 books and he is working on another one. That means that the man wrote 3 books and now he is working on another one. Let's go to the next use. We often use the adverb ever to talk about experience up to the present. Ever. We use ever to talk about experience up to the present. For example, my last birthday was the worst day I've ever had. And we use never for negative form. We use it to negative form. For example, he have or have you ever met George? Have you ever met George? We use ever with a question, but we use never with negative. For example, yes, but I've never met his wife. I never met his wife. We use never for negative form. So let's go to the second page. The third use of the present perfect for something that happened in the past but is important in the present. For example, I can't get in the house. I can't get in the house. I've lost my keys. I've lost my keys. That means you can't get in your house, but it is important to get in. So you should find your keys. Here it is important to get in your house, right? But you can't because you have lost your keys. Number 2, Teresa isn't at home. I think she has gone shopping. She has gone shopping. The negative of the present perfect. The negative here is really simple too. Just put not after have or has. That means when we have negative form, for example, I have not eaten breakfast today. What should we use in negative? We should use not after have. So it is in affirmative, I have eaten a breakfast. But in negative, I have not eaten breakfast. 2, you have not been to Asia. You have not been to Asia. So we add not. And we can abbreviate it by haven't, or hasn't. You can say it haven't or hasn't. For example, he has not seen the film. He hasn't seen. Okay, so that's the rule of negative form of present perfect. He, she, it plus has, not plus verb 3. You or I, you, we, they plus have plus not plus verb 3. Let's go to interrogative. Now let's talk about present perfect and interrogative case, which is the last case. Here we have, as you can imagine, for WH questions, we just put the question word before have or has. Before have or has. For example, we add where, what, why, where, and whatever word that started with WH before have or has. So our rule in affirmative, which is the first case, when we use I, you, we, they plus have plus verb 3, this is the affirmative case. What should we do in interrogative case? We have inverted that have from the second place to the first place, like that. Here we have the rule of present perfect in questions, or you can say it in interrogative case. Finally, thanks for watching this video and hope you enjoy your time. Goodbye.